You might be wondering why what you post on your personal social media pages matters so much to employers. If you look at the bigger picture, if you're a hired employee, you as an employee become an ambassador and are a direct representation of their brand. Employers are looking for candidates they can trust, that best align with their vision and values. So what are some ways you can make a name for yourself, both in person and online, in a positive way? First, have you ever Googled yourself? Do a search and see what comes up in the search. If you can see it, so can everyone else. You might want to do an audit of your social media sites and clean up your posts. If you wouldn't show your parents, you might not want to make it public. Review your existing social media accounts with a fine-tooth comb to make sure they are employer appropriate. Delete or hide any old posts or photos that are questionable. Add content that supports and sells you online. This is called your online currency. Because many employers will receive your resume, Google you first, and then meet you in person, it's important that first they find content that is a positive reflection of you. Who they see online is who they should get in person at an interview. Make a name for yourself before someone makes one for you. The more positive content that you have online will assist in giving you a more overall favorable impression. How you like, comment, and engage online also is a direct reflection of your values and what's important to you. Remember, unless you've disabled this feature online, your likes and comments are visible. It's easier than ever before to search and find someone's online embarrassing photos, online actions, or comments. Delete never really means delete, so think before you post. Something you might want to do before you apply for a job is to review the company's website and social media to see if you align with their values and vision. Do your research on them because they'll most certainly do their research on you. It's important to protect yourself online, but in the sea of sameness, it's also important to try and be a little different or creative. What can you do to stand out in your field? Here's a story, for example, where someone put their resume on a cake, as the candidate did their research and knew that Nike was having a company party and they wanted the cake to be delivered to the party. Let's talk about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is often overlooked in high school. You might not use it every day, but think of a LinkedIn profile like an online resume. And when employers are Googling you, it's one more location you can add to your social media currency. Let's turn the tables. Instead of thinking about the implications of social media, here are some great ways that you can use social to your advantage. Have you ever seen an OVU business card? No, they're not a sponsor, but they are a great example of being able to make a business card for yourself that you can change whenever you want and make a memorable impression. Consider creating a professional website to show your credentials. On your website, you can make separate pages for your resume, cover letter, or samples of your work. This is a creative and easy way to send potential employers your professional documents. If you have experience with coding or website building, then you could make your own website. Another option is to use a website template to easily make your site. This is a creative and easy way to send potential employers your professional documents. When applying for jobs, send the link to your website to the hiring manager. Video is used every day, as you can see right here. This could be a creative way to present your qualifications to employers. A video resume allows you to describe your qualifications verbally and in more detail. For example, instead of listing your professional experience, you can describe your experience by telling stories from your previous jobs. You can also use creative elements such as editing, lighting, and music to make your video more impressive and interesting. Employers might appreciate a video resume because it's different from the average paper resume. Even if you aren't an avid user, you should consider having a social media profile or two when you're searching for a job. If nothing else, it can help demonstrate to potential employers that you have some technological skills and understand the internet and social media trends. If that's not enough to convince you that you should incorporate social media in your job search, consider this. Current statistics show that 92% of recruiters use social media to find high-quality candidates. Remember, you're in control of how you are perceived online.